It's snowing and Mallow is so freaked out right now. What's wrong? He's not happy. See, snow. I love snow, and this winter has been so warm. We actually had the windows open and it was like 70 degrees the other day, and today it's snowing. Gotta love Virginia. All right, let's get to fish. Okay, so I'm not gonna do a long video for today because I have a video I took like 2 weeks ago about how I artificially hatched the Dumbos in this spawn, and I forgot to actually post it, so I'm gonna post that today. And it basically just goes over how I artificially hatch a betta spawn. But I wanted to do a quick update on all the fry because they are 2 weeks old today and they're doing pretty good. You can see they're eating brine shrimp. They're growing well. These are the Dumbo placots, and they're still all hiding. The lights just came on. It's still pretty early, so they're not out yet, but there's like 40 in here. In the pastel spawn, I lost a great deal of them, and as I said the last time I did an update on them, around this time, like 9 or 10 days up to 2 weeks old, I always get die-offs. And for whatever reason, I got a die-off in here. I still have like 30 fry in here, but I started out with 300, so that's a bit of a disappointment. But this whole spawn was kind of experimental. I wanted to see how they did in a smaller tank versus in a larger tank. So while, yeah, it's sad that I lost a bunch of them, I'm also learning as I go. And I know there's fry in here. I don't know why they're all hiding. But I cleaned up the mulm yesterday just a little bit, so that's why the tank looks a little bit nicer. But so far, from what I've learned from this little experiment, is that the fry in this 2.5 gallon are growing the fastest out of the 3 spawns I have. The ones down here in the 5 gallon are growing the slowest. So I really think that using a smaller footprint is best for at least the first couple weeks while they're trying to find food and everything. Let's see if I can actually find some fry in here. Where are you guys? Of course, I never have a net around when I need it. So, where's the fry? There's one way back there. There's a couple way back there, but these guys are growing good. It's not a large spawn. Again, maybe 20 or 30. But they're doing good. They're just growing a lot slower than these ones up here are. So, we'll just have to continue watching them and see how they continue to grow, if these ones in the 2.5 gallon continue to be the fastest growers, or if the other ones catch up with them, you know, down the road. Normally they're all right here in the front. I don't know why they're not hanging out today. But that's just a little update on these guys. I'm probably gonna move these in the 1 gallon to a 5 gallon. Maybe tomorrow or this weekend. We'll see. But I have a couple other spawns I've got planned for this coming weekend or maybe early next week. So I'm going to move these guys out so they can have more room to start growing, and use this tank to try another spawn and continue experimenting with this 1 gallon size and see, you know, if we can't get better results next time. I'm also going to be trying RO water, remineralized RO water for spawns, and just see if that helps too, because this die-off issue is something I've been struggling with since I moved to this house. I really think it's something to do with the water, but it could be from overfeeding or a combination of factors. So that's why I'm doing all this experimenting with different spawn sizes, different spawn tank sizes, and doing more water changes early, doing less water changes early, you know, feeding more, feeding less. Just trying to put my finger on really what's the best method. That said, I'm really happy with these spawns. I don't particularly want a 300 fish spawn. I want spawns that are like 50 or less, because I don't want to have to cull a lot of fish, and I don't have room to keep 300 fish. So while on that front I am happy that these spawns are small, I really would like to kind of pinpoint what is causing these big spawns I get to die off in the first 2 weeks. So that's all for today. As you can see, these guys are growing really well. We're starting to be able to see their caudal fins, or their tail fins. You can't really see it because they're all hiding, but I actually have seen a little bit of color starting to pop up on these Dumbos, so that's exciting. In the next couple weeks, we should be able to see more color. Next week or the week after, we should start seeing ventral fins and dorsal fins. So they're coming out of that tiny stage that I hate and coming into the more fun stage where they start to look like actual fish. So that's just the update for today. I noticed that I'm up to like 275 subscribers or something crazy like that. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that subscribed. I never really intended to start doing this as like, you know, a full-time thing to try and get subscribers. I just started uploading videos to YouTube so I could share them on Facebook groups. So I'm really appreciative of everybody that takes the time to watch these videos, because I don't think they're particularly interesting. So I'm glad that so many of you have actually found them interesting, and hopefully I can help people that are new to the hobby and stuff and make their spawns successful and all that good stuff. So I just wanted to say thank you on that front. So that's it for today. Just a quick update on the babies, and I hope you check out my video on the artificially hatching. By no means is it the only way or the best way to artificially hatch. It's just what I do, and obviously it was pretty successful, as evidenced by these nice big fat guys swimming around in here.